Now that we have been introduced to the concept of hacking, let us get started with the first phase of hacking. The most important and the first step to hacking is to gather as much information as possible about the target. This is known as footprinting or reconnaissance. Footprinting helps to know the security posture. Knowing security posture means information or details about presence of a firewall, security configuration of applications, and so on. It helps to reduce the attack area, helps in identifying specific range of systems and concentrate on particular targets. It also helps to identify vulnerabilities and drawing network maps. Now, what are the phases of footprinting? There are two phases of footprinting: active footprinting and passive footprinting. Active footprinting refers to collecting information by directly interacting with the target. The information can be relevant and accurate, but there is a chance of getting detected if you are planning active reconnaissance without permission. For example, calling to the help desk or technical department and so on. Passive footprinting refers to collecting information about a target but by not directly interacting with the target. Some of the examples of it includes information collected through public records, press releases, social media, and so on. Now, what are the methodologies of footprinting? There are several methodologies of footprinting. In this module, we will be covering footprinting through search engine, footprinting through archives, email footprinting, footprinting through OS, footprinting through traceroute, footprinting IP address, and footprinting through social engineering. Now let's start with the first methodology of footprinting, which is footprinting through search engines. For this, we use Google operators or Google Docs to collect information through search engines. List of Google operators include site. It displays pages specific to that site only. It is written as site in space apple.com. Cache. It searches through Google's cache and displays pages containing information related to that cache. For example, cache apple.com. In title, it displays keywords contained in the title of the website. For example, in title, then Apple. In URL, it displays keywords that are contained in the URL of the website. For example, in URL, Apple. Now this is a screenshot how the footprinting through search engine we would be doing. Here we are writing the key footprint. Here we are writing the Google operator site and then the site name, which is facebook.com, and then what we are searching for. Here we are searching for the name Ravi Singh Thakur through the Facebook. Now footprinting through archives. It can be used to collect information through Internet Archive Wayback Machine about the site. We see the URL https archive.org/web to collect information about the history of the website. It is an online tool used for viewing the archived version of any website. This tool has search option as Wayback Machine, which is like a time machine for any website. It contains the entire information from past till present about the website, since when it was created, its entire layout and content. This is a screenshot of the Internet Archive Wayback Machine. Here we are searching for http precisetestingsolution.com. I'm clicking on the Browse History button. You would be getting how the Precise Testing Solution website looked in 2012 and how it looked in 2015. Now comes email footprinting. Email header reveals information about the address from which the email was sent, sender's IP address, sender's mail server, date and received by the originator's email servers, authentication system used by the sender's mail server, date and time of message sent, a unique number assigned by mr.google.com to identify the message. This is a screenshot of how footprinting is done through email. Here we can see the authentication results header, which is showing about the sender's mail server, which is mx.google.com. You can see the encryption system used by the mail server, which is RSA SHA-256. We can see the unique number assigned by the mr.google.com and the sender's full name and several more details. Now footprinting through Whois. To do footprinting through Whois, we can go to http://www.whois.com/whois to get a detailed information about the domain name information, including its owner, its registrant contact, date of registration, date of expiry, name of servers, owner contact information, and so on. It helps us to give all details of the domain in a single search. Now this is a screenshot of how the Whois footprinting website would look like. Here we are searching for www.precisetestingsolution.com. On clicking on the search button, we will get all the details related to the domain of precisetestingsolution.com. Now footprinting through traceroute. The traceroute is a command which shows a path followed by the packet when it is traveling from our computer, our router to the destination. It will list all the router the packet has passed through on its path from its starting point to the destination. In addition, it also gives us how long each hop takes from one router to another router. To do footprinting through traceroute, we can do it through Windows CMD by applying the command by using the command traceRT space the website name. We'll go to Windows CMD and write traceRT space, suppose www.google.com. Then we get the IP address and also we get the routers it has passed through. Now footprinting IP address. The simplest and easiest way to find the IP address of any website is by using the ping command. It checks the ability of source computer to reach to the destination. It works by sending ICMP echo request messages to the destination and waits for a response. The command for ping is ping space website name. In Windows CMD, we write ping space the domain name. Suppose, for example, here we are using ping then www.google.com and we get the IP address, which is 172.217.163.164. Now last but not the least, footprinting through social engineering. Social engineering is a skill and art of gathering information from people. Social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and so on are searched to gather information about the user, their credentials, and other sensitive details. There are many types of social engineering, but here we will be focusing on three main types of social engineering, which includes shoulder surfing, dumpster diving, and eavesdropping. Shoulder surfing. Shoulder surfing is a process where attacker is secretly observing the target and gathers sensitive information. Dumpster diving is a process where attacker is trying to collect information but from someone else's trash. The documents that are not shredded before throwing into trash can reveal sensitive information to attackers. Eavesdropping is another method of social engineering in which it is a process where attacker is able to gather sensitive information by intercepting communications that are unauthorized. So this covers the topic of footprinting. Please stay tuned for the next edition.